What if the reason you're not reaching the results you're aiming for is because you're using training to run away from yourself, to fight against yourself? You try to change some things in you that feels unacceptable, that feels unlovable, something you have a lot of judgment around. I'm saying that because often our motivation to do things in life is to try to change things, to try to improve things, and in that case, our body. But I would like to invite you to take a closer look at this root motivation of why you want to start training or why you are training in the first place. And I'm not speaking about the external goals like gaining some muscles, losing some weight, developing some physical skills. I'm speaking about the hidden motivation behind it all, because there's a huge difference if you're moving because you're running away from something, or if you're moving because you're expanding towards something, because you're cultivating something empowering that brings you joy, or that is just a positive influence in your life. I think a lot of people approach physical practice because they want to become something they feel they are not. They want to get something they feel they don't have. But that's a lie. You cannot become something you're not already inside. And if you think you can, that might be the sign that you're actually hiding, repressing, trying to suppress something that feels unbearable within you. And I speak out of experience. I mean, I've been struggling with shame issues for a long time, not feeling good enough. Something in me telling me that I don't have what it takes. That's the shame talking. Because as you are, you're not enough. You need to be more. I need to be more. I need. There's a sense of urgency there. Something visceral that is trying to escape a viscerally unbearable reality. And you can try to run away from this all of your life. It can actually be an incredible motivation. It has huge power in it, but it's a negative power. It's a power that fundamentally tries to negate an aspect of your core self, of your core nature, and a part of yourself that you learned to fear, that you learned to reject. So naturally, as you have integrated this feeling about yourself, this idea, this belief about your deep nature that is somehow unacceptable, shameful, unlovable, then you need to compensate for that and project an image that is attractive. But what if it was a lie? What if this was only a narrative playing out in your mind, in your head? It can happen on an individual level because it's related with a very personal experience, but it can be also a collective narrative that we embody collectively, rejecting something about human nature that feels unacceptable, that we need as a collective to change, to compensate for, because human nature is imperfect. This idea that human nature is flawed. Human nature is not flawed, but there is imperfection within the human nature. That is the very reason why humans keep evolving, keep learning, keep growing. There's this instability, this insatiability within that always triggers a need for something more, always something more. And if it's unintegrated, this feeling is consuming us. And I think it's something quite obvious nowadays. We're consuming everything out of this need for more. But if we can hold this internal tension, settle within that discomfort, of always feeling there's something missing, then maybe we can choose more wisely. We can be more present and orient this force towards something positive,